headed to the Boynton Beach Mall so I could grab some boy shorts. I knew that mall will have a bunch of deals, and I went to Route 21 because obviously, and I got some boy shorts for $8. And when I went to Aeropostale, they were originally $30, but they had a 50% off sale, so I was able to get these for about $17 each. Let's just say that was out of my budget, but it's just like, where else would I go? So I'm at work right now, and this is my fit. I'm able to wear some shorts, t-shirts, and non-slip shoes. I decided to tie up my shirt because I do not like t-shirts at all. It's not my first choice. I barely have any. I'm more of a tank top person. I like to see my shoulders, my neck. T-shirts feel overbearing, and it's hot outside. If you're wondering what brand shoes I have, I don't have a brand for it. It's from Walmart for $35. And guys, I am not ashy. I know one day I'm going to show up ashy, but today is not that day. While I was trying to show you guys my outfit, this trucker passed by and he had no shame. He literally turned his head and he was staring so hard. It was so freaking awkward. I had to go. When I got to the truck, Jeffrey sent me to the fridge to start cupping the ranch sauces. We do not have a fridge on the truck. We collaborated with a brewing company and we sell right outside of the bar. Jeffrey did give me a tour of the fridge, but that was like 3 days ago, so I don't know exactly where everything is. I was looking for the ranch and I thought I found it, but turns out I grabbed something else, but we needed to cup those anyway. We have some powdered gloves and it makes my hands look extra ashy. I was so happy that Jeffrey, he noticed how powdery my hands looked and he decided to just add it to the shopping list. The time I took the glove off, I had to go serve a guest and it was just so embarrassing. I'm like, I hope they don't think I have like some type of skin conditioning because that would not be appetizing for the food, you know? When it was time for me to do the ranch, he asked me to do about 50 of those because we like to prep for the next day and the day that we had. And since we have a wing special, these ranches go out really fast.
Can't take that dick, waste your turn. In my own lane, we can't merge. So with no head, you can learn. Let's see how much you can earn.
He asked me to make the slaw, and I started cutting so wrong. I'm like, why would we need circular carrots? Jeffrey showed me how he wanted the lettuce to be cut. I was in culinary school, but I am not good with knife skills at all. I told him this before I started, and he's fine with that. He said anything could be taught, and this is my word to you. If you want to work in the kitchen, go ahead and do it because it is a skill and you have to learn it. People will train you to do it. But if you happen to get a Gordon Ramsay, I don't know what to tell you. Like, either you feed off of that energy or you go find another kitchen or I don't know, learn from home. All jokes aside, this is a fun experience. Like, it brings me back to being in culinary school. I was there for 4 years. I graduated, got my certifications, and this is what allows me to get a higher pay. I'm more experienced, so I'm learning faster. And for a beginner, I would say just do it, put your mind to it, and put your full energy. Don't be scared. So after quartering the lettuce, he wanted me to shred it up. I used the Maniline, which is very dangerous. I asked him if he was fine with the cut, but he wanted it to be thinner. He then showed me how he wanted it to be cut, and since the Maniline can only cut so much, well, shave so much, we have to start doing a chiffonade cut. This is something I already knew in culinary, but I haven't done it in a while. So he guided me on doing that and I was getting better and better. I just couldn't go as fast as him. Quick story time of how I got this job. So I ate here about 3 times. I brought friends and I also made little videos on reviewing it. He really liked the videos. He reached out every once in a while when they had a new burger and said, oh, you should try it. And then last week I was looking for a job. I was like, dang, it would be nice if Jeffrey actually was hiring, but then it really was hiring. So then I reached out and I was like, why would I be a regular applicant when I could just DM him? And I scheduled an interview and that's how I got the job. The easiest part of making the slaw was combining it all together. After I combined it, he wanted me to put them into 3 separate containers so that we could use them throughout the shift and restock. This is going to be used for about 2 to 3 days. It goes out really fast. We really don't know, but it's better to be prepared.
Why me go big like the worm? And I ain't smoking no sherm. I'm in the beat with P Litty. QP ski. I love my bitches, it's pretty. They showing their titties, is up to the ceiling. I let her run through 1,000,000. I rock with her really, let's fuck on $1 billion.
I had to slice up some onions for our garnishing station, and while I was doing that, he asked me to make a platter for a set of wings to go. This is something that you have to expect during the shift because you could be doing one thing and then be asked to do something else, like go run and do like something completely like off guard. Since there's only 4 of us, we all have to multitask. We all have to serve, we have to take orders, prep food, cook the food, and be willing to be an expediter, which is to call out the orders. This is very important to the job because we don't have specific tasks. Like, we all have to do every single thing. This is good for me because I'm a busybody and I love being busy. Right now I am preparing the wing platters. This is something that we set up on Wednesdays because we had a wing special that allows you to get a beer, and with your purchase of a beer you get a purchase of 6 wings. Since this truck is so small, we have to find ways to maneuver and store things. So right now I'm putting away the wing setups and I have to make room for it because there's literally, this is all we have. We have the one below the garnishing station and then this little fridge that I'm stocking up right now. Before every shift, we have to restock the fridges. Right now we have a bunch of water in there because it's extremely hot. You would think a lot of the water goes to the guests, but no, we're drinking about 4 to 5 bottles per shift and it goes really fast. So now I'm becoming a builder. I'm slowly progressing and getting into that. I'm supposed to be grabbing the bottom bun and topping it off. So this is an old school burger. This comes with lettuce, onions, tomatoes, and pickles. I'm responsible for building this up and then passing it back to the chef, who will then put the meat and the cheese and all that extra stuff on it. When building, we use terms like L-top. That means lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickle. If they don't want some specific topping, we'll say no pickle. Like, simple as that, so that we could keep everything in shape and running smoothly. So this is what everyone else is doing while I'm doing that. Like, it's always some type of motion going on. Sometimes he'll call out like, oh, go run to the dry storage or run to the walk-in fridge, and I have to stop what I'm doing to go grab something that we need stocked up in the truck. It's a very hyperactive job and you have to be very strong-minded to just push through and get through the shift. This is an L-top right here. This is for old school. It comes with ketchup, and we all have our language within like setting up. So if the ketchup container is flipped over, that means it gets no fries. That type of stuff. I didn't correctly put the celery and carrots and ranch together. I was supposed to tighten it up a little more. As you can see, I'm going to show you what I did versus what I should have done. You can't tell me you wouldn't want to go to work like this. So Jeffrey wanted me to do the barnyard, and I did more of a zigzag and he did more of a spiral. And this person is about to have an extra saucy burger. I am so sorry. We have some fries, some buffalo wings, and some wings. Gotta remember what those were. He wanted me to do these potatoes. Oh my gosh, this is probably the worst thing because it's all about your strength, and I've been working out before I started coming here, but it's not like I'm working with weights. I just do push-ups, lunges, you know, that type of home workout stuff. And he's showing me what I'm lacking because I don't know. I feel like I'm going to hold up the team by trying to do 6 of these, but it takes me about 7 hits to get one done. Like, that is not convenient. And I don't know if I could learn muscle. I need to gain muscle. I can't learn it. What really made it worse was that Jeffrey made a joke saying, oh, she did that whole thing by herself, but not this bowl. It was another set. And Khalid never saw me do these potatoes, and I'm so scared. Like, the idea of him actually seeing me in motion doing this is so sad. Like, it's embarrassing.
Can't take that dick, wait your turn. In my own lane, we can't merge. So with no hands, you can learn.